In the fast-paced world of daytime television, goodbyes often feel routine, part of the cycle of hosts coming and going. Yet some farewells cut deeper, revealing the human heart behind the cameras. Kelly Ripa and Ryan Seacrest shared a professional bond that quickly evolved into something rare: mutual trust, friendship, and unspoken support. When Ryan's departure finally arrived, it wasn't the millions of viewers or the applause that shook him. It was Kelly's thoughtful, deeply personal gesture. This wasn't just a goodbye, it was a moment that captured decades of partnership, empathy, and shared humanity, leaving a lasting impact on both hosts and the audience. The unexpected announcement. Ryan's decision to step away from the show sent shockwaves through fans and the studio alike. For viewers accustomed to seeing the duo's effortless chemistry, the news was jarring. Behind the scenes, Kelly felt the weight of the moment more than anyone else. She understood the depth of their connection, the countless mornings of shared laughter, difficult conversations, and emotional labor that often went unnoticed. Her awareness of how much Ryan had contributed both on-screen and personally added gravity to the goodbye. This moment reflected the duality of public life, where professional roles mask personal bonds, and highlighted that even seemingly routine television routines are underpinned by human connection and emotion. The chemistry behind the camera. From the first episode they shared, Kelly and Ryan's dynamic was seamless, blending humor, empathy, and authenticity. While Kelly brought fire and sharp wit, Ryan added calm energy and steady reassurance. Their on-screen rapport hinted at deeper off-camera trust, built through shared vulnerability and quiet support during challenging moments. This natural partnership resonated with audiences, who felt they were witnessing genuine camaraderie rather than scripted performances. The connection they nurtured wasn't only professional, it was deeply human, demonstrating how trust and friendship can grow in unexpected spaces and how genuine relationships can flourish even under the pressure of live television and public scrutiny. The emotional farewell. When Ryan's final day arrived, the studio atmosphere shifted. Applause lingered longer, laughter carried hints of sadness, and Kelly struggled to maintain composure. Her heartfelt acknowledgement of their time together revealed the depth of her respect and affection for him. Yet the most profound moment didn't happen on camera, it was the personal gift Kelly prepared for him afterward. The gift itself symbolized thoughtfulness, care, and recognition, and represented all the private support, encouragement, and unspoken understanding they had shared. This scene highlighted how goodbyes can be more meaningful when they honor personal bonds rather than public spectacle. The handwritten letter, Kelly's gift, a small box with a handwritten letter, notes, and photos, was unexpectedly powerful. Ryan initially assumed it might be symbolic, but the contents revealed the layers of their shared history. Each item reflected moments of vulnerability, kindness, and unrecorded emotional labor that Kelly had quietly preserved. The letter conveyed gratitude for Ryan's patience, support, and consistency, highlighting times when the pressures of life outside the studio threatened to overwhelm them. It celebrated the unseen contributions that sustain long-term partnerships. This gesture humanized both hosts, emphasizing the value of acknowledgement, empathy, and careful remembrance in professional and personal relationships. Ryan's reaction. Ryan's response to the gift was immediate and deeply emotional. Known for professionalism and composure, he found himself overwhelmed, pausing multiple times to absorb the heartfelt words. The letter reminded him of the human connection behind the television persona, underscoring the impact of shared history, emotional labor, and mutual respect. The experience revealed that even those who appear confident in public can be profoundly touched by gestures of recognition and validation. For Ryan, the moment was about more than the objects. It was about being truly seen, appreciated, and understood, a rare gift in an industry dominated by speed, performance, and public perception. Fans' emotional response. When Ryan shared the story publicly, fans were deeply moved. Social media exploded with empathy, personal stories, and reflections on the meaningfulness of Kelly and Ryan's bond. Viewers related to the genuine connections behind the scenes, recognizing how friendships and partnerships are tested and strengthened over time. Many fans admitted tears and nostalgia, recalling moments when the hosts had brightened their mornings during difficult times. This reaction demonstrated the power of authenticity in media and how meaningful gestures resonate far beyond the individuals directly involved, fostering a collective sense of empathy and emotional investment among audiences. Kelly's private grief. Behind the public smile, Kelly processed her emotions privately. Once Ryan had left the studio, she allowed herself to feel the full weight of his absence. The chair he had occupied for years became a symbol of their partnership and its sudden void. For someone known for strength and composure, this moment highlighted vulnerability, grief, and the human cost of loss in both professional and personal realms. It showed that even resilient individuals must navigate emotional transitions privately, emphasizing the contrast between public professionalism and private emotional reality. This intimate experience underlined the depth of their bond and the subtle power of presence, support, and shared experience. The first morning. Without Ryan. The following morning, the studio felt different. Kelly arrived early, instinctively looking toward Ryan's usual spot, only to be met with emptiness. The energy on set shifted subtly. Laughter was quieter, interactions more measured. This adjustment period reflected the emotional ripple effects of a significant departure, illustrating how human connections shape not just private lives, but the dynamics of shared work environments. Kelly carried on professionally, but the absence reminded everyone that routines are intertwined with the people who sustain them. It emphasized the resilience required to maintain composure while adjusting to personal and professional transitions. Ryan's lasting impact. Even after leaving, Ryan kept Kelly's gift close, revisiting it during moments of doubt and overwhelm. It served as a grounding reminder of purpose, connection, and mutual respect, reinforcing that meaningful bonds extend beyond daily interactions. The letter's enduring presence demonstrated the lasting influence of genuine acknowledgement, thoughtful gestures, and shared history. Their relationship, though transformed by his departure, remained a source of support, inspiration, and validation. The story highlights that even brief or transitional professional partnerships can foster profound, lasting emotional resonance when nurtured with empathy, attention, and care, leaving memories that endure long after the cameras stop rolling. Conclusion: the power of connection. This farewell between Kelly Ripa and Ryan Seacrest transcended typical celebrity goodbyes. It was a celebration of authentic partnership, recognition, and emotional honesty. Kelly's quiet but profound gesture emphasized the importance of seeing and valuing those who stand beside us, both in work and life. Ryan's emotional response reminded audiences that behind polished personas are real people, capable of deep feeling and connection. The story illustrates that endings, though often painful, can also be moments of affirmation, gratitude, and reflection, leaving lasting impressions that honor both the human heart and the bonds we form along the way.